Hello students, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Hasmukh Goswami College of Engineering. I am Professor Falguni Thakur, Faculty of Civil Engineering Department. In previous session, we had discussed numericals based on duty, delta and base period. In today's session, we will be discussing numericals based on culturable commanded area. To understand and solve the numericals which are based on culturable commanded area, you should be clear with two terms. The first is culturable commanded area and the second is intensity of irrigation. Once you are clear with these two terms, it will be comparatively easy for you all to solve the numericals which are based on culturable commanded area. So let's start. First, let us understand what is culturable commanded area. The culturable commanded area is that portion of gross commanded area which is culturable or cultivable. Suppose there is a piece of land and this entire land is a fertile land. That is, irrigation is possible in this particular land. But this entire land is never available for irrigation purpose because on this land there is a possibility that there may be various types of construction. There may be some roads, there may be some buildings, or there may be a possibility of a pond also. So, because the area is occupied by such types of landscape and the construction, irrigation is not possible in these types of landscapes or construction. So, these particular areas are known as unculturable areas. The space which is left or the land which is left after removing or after deducting this area of this construction or the landscape is known as culturable commanded area. CCA is the abbreviated name of culturable commanded area. So whenever I have to calculate the culturable commanded area, I simply have to deduct the unculturable area from the gross commanded area. This entire fertile land is known as gross commanded area. That is, irrigation is possible in this entire land. Because irrigation is possible in this entire land is known as gross commanded area. If we remove unculturable area from this gross commanded area, we will get culturable commanded area. So the simplest calculation of culturable commanded area is CCA, that is culturable commanded area, is equal to GCA, that is gross commanded area, minus unculturable area. So this is the simplest calculation of culturable commanded area. Now let us understand intensity of irrigation. Intensity of irrigation is defined as percentage of culturable commanded area proposed to be irrigated. Intensity of irrigation will basically give us the value of land which is used for growing crops in percentage form. Let us understand this by simple example. Suppose the entire CCA, that is culturable commanded area, is around 1200 hectares and we are planning to grow kharif crop in an area of say around 800 hectares. So, if I want to calculate the intensity of irrigation, I simply have to divide the area which is occupied by the kharif crop by the total culturable commanded area and multiply it by 100 to convert it into the percentage form. So, it will be 800 divided by 1200 into 100 and I'll get my final answer as 66.66%. So, this 66.66% is the total area in percentage form which will be used for growing kharif crops in that particular season. So this is how you can calculate the intensity of irrigation. I hope culturable commanded area and intensity of irrigation are clear to you, and now we'll finally move to the sums. The question reads, an irrigation canal has gross commanded area of 60,000 hectares, out of which 80% is culturable irrigable. The intensity of irrigation for kharif season and rabi season are 70% and 35% respectively. Find the discharge required at the head of the canal if the duty at its head is 820 hectares per cubic for Kharif season and 1800 hectare per cubic for Rabi season. In this question, we need to find the discharge which is required at the head of the canal. So ultimately we are going to find the discharge. First, let us calculate the total area of land which will be available for the irrigation purpose. Here we have GCA as 60,000 hectares and the percentage of cultivable commanded area is given as 80%, right? So now let us find what will be the total area which will be available for irrigation. So CCA will be 60,000 into 0.80 and the final answer will be 48,000 hectares. Now this is the total area which will be available for the irrigation purpose. From this total area, some area will be used for growing Kharif crops and some area will be used for growing Rabi crops. So let us calculate the area which will be used for irrigating the Kharif crops and the area which will be used for growing the Rabi crops. So area under Kharif season will be 48,000 into 0.70. This is the intensity of irrigation for Kharif season which is given in the data. It was 70%. I am converting it into decimal. So it will be 0.70. After solving, I will get my answer as 33,600 hectare. This much area will be used for growing Kharif's crop. Next, let us calculate the area under Rabi season. So, area under Rabi season will be 48,000 into 0.35 because in question we are given 35% as an intensity of irrigation for Rabi season. I am converting it into decimal, so I will get it as 0.35 and the final answer will be 16,800 hectares. So this much area will be used for growing the Rabi season. Here we got the area which will be used for growing Kharif crops and we got the area which will be used for growing the Rabi crops. Now finally what we need to calculate is the discharge. We know that duty can be calculated by a simple equation, that was duty is equal to irrigated area divided by discharge. Here I need to calculate the discharge. So discharge will be discharge is equal to irrigated area divided by the duty. So here first let us calculate the discharge for the Kharif crops. So let us denote the discharge for Kharif crop as QK. Here the irrigated area for Kharif crop was 33,600 hectares and the duty is 820. This duty is given in the question. After solving, I'll get the answer as 40.97 cumex. Similarly, let us calculate the discharge for the Rabi season. So, the discharge for Rabi season will be area irrigated, that is 16,800 divided by 1800. This is the duty. I'll get the answer as 9.33 cumex. Now here I got the discharge for Kharif as 40.97 cumex and discharge for Rabi as 9.33 cumex. But this is not the final answer. Here we are given two discharge. We calculated to discharge, and now we need to understand that which discharge we will use for the designing purpose. So here you should always remember that the highest value of discharge should be considered for the design purpose. Here, out of these two, the discharge required for the kharif crop is more. So we'll consider this value for the designing purpose. But in practical consideration, there are various losses which are attributed to the canal. There are evaporational losses, there are seepage losses, and there are also conveyance losses. So when we are designing the canal in practical consideration or in practical field, we always consider these losses so that the final value of water which is required at the field can reach to the field. In normal consideration, we consider losses as 20%. So this is the total value which we consider for the losses purpose. Now we'll calculate the amount of water which will be lost if we consider this losses of 20%. So the discharge that we are using for designing purpose is 40.97. So 40.97 into 0.20, I'll get the answer as 8.194 cumex. This water will be lost due to evaporation or transpiration or seepage or conveyance losses. So whenever I am supplying water from the canal to the field, I need to consider these losses as well. So finally, for the designing purpose, the peak discharge will be the summation of the theoretical value, that is 40.97, plus this value that we have calculated considering the losses. So this will be 8.194. When I add this up, the final answer I'll get is 49.164 cumex. And this is the final answer which we are expecting in the question. So whenever we are designing the canal, the peak discharge for which the canal will be designed will be 49.164 cumex. I hope this example is clear to you all. Let us look at the next example. The question reads, the cultivable commanded area for a canal is 9,000 hectare. The intensity of irrigation for kharif, rabi and 8th monthly crops are 40%, 60% and 10% respectively. Duty for kharif, rabi and 8 monthly crops are 700, 1200 and 600 hectares per cumec. Peak demand is 1.30 times the average demand. Determine the discharge of the canal. In this question again, they are expecting us to find the discharge. First, let us write down the given data. Here, the given data is, they have given us the cultivable commanded area directly. So here the CCA is 9,000 hectares. Next, they have given us the intensity of irrigation for kharif, rabi and 8 monthly crops. So here intensity of irrigation for kharif is 40%. Intensity of irrigation for rabi is 60%. And intensity of irrigation for 8 monthly crops is 10%. Next, they have given us the duty for kharif, rabi and 8 monthly crops. So the duty for kharif is 700 hectares per cumec. Duty for rabi is 1200 hectares per cumec. And that for 8 monthly crop is 600 hectares per cumec. Besides all these data, they have given us that peak demand is 1.30 times, that is 1.30 times of average demand. This 1.30 simply means that they have considered the losses at 30% of the total design discharge. So in this case, when they have directly given us the peak demand, we'll simply multiply this data with the final discharge value and we'll get the final answer. So let's begin with the sum. Here we simply need to calculate the discharge. So first let us calculate the areas under Kharif, Rabi and 8 monthly crops. Here the CCA is 9000 hectares. First let us calculate the area under Kharif season. So area under Kharif season, this will be 9000 into 0.40 and I'll get the final answer as 3600 hectares. Area under Rabi season will be 9000 into 0.60 and I'll get the answer as 5400 hectares. Similarly, area under 8 monthly crops will be 9000 into 0.10, so I'll get the answer as 900 hectares. Here this 8 monthly crops are the mixture of Rabi crops and Kharif crops, right? So what I got is the areas under Kharif, Rabi and 8 monthly crops. After finding the area, I simply need to calculate the discharge because duty is already given to us. So let us begin with calculating the discharge. The formula for calculating the discharge is simple and we have already used it in the previous question. So here discharge is equal to irrigated area divided by the duty. We'll begin with calculating the discharge for the Kharif crops. So the discharge for the Kharif crop will be area irrigated or irrigated area 3600 divided by 700 and I'll get my answer as 5.14 cubic. Similarly, the discharge for the Rabis will be 5400, this is the area divided by the duty, that is 1200. So I'll get the answer as 4.5 cubics. And the discharge for 8 monthly crop will be 900 divided by 600 and I'll get the answer as 1.5 cubics. So here again we have calculated 3 discharge. The first is for Kharif, the next is for Rabi and the third is for 8 monthly crops. So from this, as I told you, we'll consider the highest value for designing the discharge at the canal. So here out of these 3, the highest value is for the Kharif's crop. So we'll consider this value for designing the discharge or designing the canal. But here we have to consider one more fact, that they have given us the data of 8 monthly crops. So some crops will be grown in Kharif season as well. So you have to consider this data as well for the discharge purpose. So here when we'll calculate the discharge, so the maximum discharge that will be required will be the summation of discharge for the Kharif crops, that is 1.5, that is 5.14 plus 1.5, that is the discharge for the 8 monthly crops. So finally I'll get the answer as 6.64 cubics. So this is the theoretical value of discharge that I am getting. Now I have to calculate or consider the losses as well. So here we are given that peak demand is 1.30 times the average demand. So we'll consider this value for our final discharge calculation. So finally the design discharge will be 6.64 into 1.30, and the final answer that we'll get after solving this is 8.632 cubic. So this is the final value of discharge that we have to provide. I hope both the sums are clear to you. You simply have to remember that whenever you are calculating the discharge, the formula to calculate the discharge is irrigated area divided by the duty. So in the question, if you are given the data of duty, you simply need to calculate the area, and after getting the area you can simply divide that value with the duty and you can get the discharge. In this part we have solved the numericals in which we need to calculate the discharge. In the second part we will be solving various other numericals as well. If you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please like, share the video so that maximum students can get the benefit of the same. Thank you.